Okay, am I audible? Any of you can tell me if I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Hello guys, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the IET Torsion event speaker series. Okay, my my name is Nitish Kumar Katimani, and I'm from IIT Club. So this event is all about GAN on getting the internships, and today we have two speakers, Ivan Sivichan and Sudhir Kumar Verma. So they'll be going to give the GAN on getting internships. And now I hand over the mic to Abhin and Sudhir for carrying out the event. You guys can speak now.
Hello, guys. I'm Abin Sibjan. I'm third year chemical engineering undergraduate in NITK, and I have been doing undergraduate research. I've been doing undergraduate research internship for last couple of months in NITK. I'm an executive member of Toshan IIT NITK. Over to you, Sudhir.
Hello guys, myself Sudhir Kumar Verma. I am currently in third year NITK Mechanical Department, and I am currently doing my internship in IIT Dhanbad.
Okay, Nitish, I think you can start sharing the screen. So first of all, let's discuss about what are the benefits of having doing a research internship. So we know many of the people are doing nowadays a research internship. What are the benefits that we are getting from this? First of all, we will be introduced to real life and practical applications of the all those theoretical and stuff that we are studying during our courses, with little more extra in that. And furthermore, we will be developing our technical skills as well as software skills. And in undergraduate research in turn would help you to connect with people and thus helping you increase your network, which will be really useful. And obviously it adds a lot more of value to your resume. So all in all, I will suggest everyone to look for undergraduate research internship in any of the colleges. Yeah. So let's start. So I'm doing my internship at NITK under a professor in chemical engineering department. So I'll try to explain to you guys why should we have why taking internship at NITK is an option. So unlike going for internship in IITs or IACs or abroad universities, getting an internship in NITK is pretty easy. Be it in the case of cold mailing or be it with the assurance of getting an internship, you are almost guaranteed that you will get an internship. And the best part is that there won't be any outside student barrier between you and the professor. I'm not suggesting it exists in other colleges, but being a student of NITK, the professors are more than willing to help you in all your with all your requests, as well as help you with giving you an project or an internship in the during the summer. And so, in short, I will say that it's easier and convenient to get an internship at an NITK for a student from NITK. Yeah, next slide. So the next thing is whom to mail. So getting an internship, the basis of getting an internship under any browser is the mailing. So first of all, you have to choose whom to mail. So some of the criteria you could take for selecting a browser is you can check if the browser is within your department, and if you know well, if you have to if that browser has taught you in any previous semester or if you have any you can go after him if you find him if you think it is better, if you're interested in doing an internship under his case. So one of the thing is that so there will be people who have a particular interest, who have an idea of what to choose for the internship, and they will internship, and there will be people who have no much of a great idea for doing so. So let me say, if you have a great idea, if you have an idea, if you know how to go ahead with an internship, but you need a professor to guide you. So first of all, let's you could take any professor from within your department or from any other department. and you have to go through his research purpose and try to see if the process research interest align with those what were you thinking. So if it aligns, you can go with him and you can write him a mail, and yeah, you can go further ahead. And there will be people who want to do an internship but they have no idea about how to proceed with that. So for you people, I'll suggest, if you are going for those people, I will suggest you go with pros within your department. And you can suggest, you can tell him that you are interested in doing an internship, but the topic, the topic could be assigned by him, and you can go further ahead with that. So choosing a professor is one such mail. And one of the things you shouldn't do while mailing process are, try not to mail to multiple processes. So example, if you mail to many of the process, because these all are some at some point of time they will be teaching us, or we will have to interact with that with them. So if multiple process choose you for an internship, it would be like you, first of all, if you accept all this proposition, it would be very hectic for you to carry out multiple internships at a time. Moreover, your topic of interest would be similar, so the internships that you will be getting might also be similar, and it won't be much of a useful to do many internships of same topic. And then again, yeah, and if you want to reject a prosa, I don't suggest you to reject a proposition of giving you an internship. So try not to mail to multiple process. Choose your process from which who are like from the whose research interests are aligned with yours, or other than that, and you can go ahead with that. But don't mail to multiple process. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah, Sudhir, over to you.
So hello guys. So basically, I am covering the part which is getting an internship outside the NIT, like in IIT is a. So first thing while getting the internship outside the NIT, so it's little bit different from getting an internship in your own college. So first thing is that like visit the different college website. Like if you want to get the internship IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, any IITs. So first go and visit the website IIT Kanpur, like IIT Kanpur website, and then search about the professors and read the professors who is of you, who is actually of your aligned with your area of interest. And then you find many professors in the different colleges, and then some professors are also uploaded their CV in that profile area. So you can also check their CV and find out some research paper, and you can also type the name of a professor to Google Scholar and find out the which research papers are from their background, and you can find the main professor under which you want to work, and you can mail them accordingly. So basically, while mailing the professor, some important thing which you don't do, like mailing professors of the same college at the same time and forwarding the same mail to the different professor. Like in mailing the same professor of the same college at the time, it's like if you are doing like if you are want to some project doing under the professor, like they are from the same department, mechanical department. Like if one professor is like thermal and other one is of fluid mechanics. So if want to, so I don't suggest mailing the professor like thermal and the fluid one at the same time. So this may cause some misunderstanding between them. So forwarding the same mail, if you are forwarding the same mail to the different professor, like if you write the first mail and you didn't get any reply from the professor, and you forwarding the same mail to the same college of the same different professor, then it is of no use. So try to edit and add some useful information while mailing from different professor. Next one. So the next part is when to mail, when to mail, like during in summer break or in winter break. Like you can mail in during summer and winter both. Like, but when to, what is the ideal timing for the mailing? Like we can mail a month or 2 weeks before the exam, and a mail after vacation comes in. So basically, while mailing the professor, like we should keep in mind that the at the time of our exam, if we are if our and some are in like April, so don't mail the professor in April. Mail it before 2 or 3 weeks, and you can mail it after the end some exam ends, like 1 or 2 week after, and do it at early as is possible. Like many of students getting internship, like if you are mailing too late to the professor, like 10 or 5 student mail to the same professor, and you are mailing around 1 or 2 months later, then if professor is ready to give you internship, that well and fine, otherwise it is of no use. So mail it as early as possible. Next one. So the timing to the mail, when to mail, what is the ideal time for mailing? Like do not mail in the weekend or holiday. Like you can mail on any working day, like Monday to Friday, but not mail on Saturday or Sunday. Like the professors are also busy there in own life, so don't waste. So like mailing the professor in morning is the ideal time, like 8 to 11. You can mail it 8 to 12, and mailing on Monday to Tuesday, like I already tell. The next one.
Yeah. So
Abin.
yeah. Thank you, Sudhir. So now you're mailing a NITK browser. So first of all, this is the most important thing in the entire internship, like getting the internship part. So first of all, your mail has to be formal, and the you should try to include you should send the mail using your NITE edu ID. Like it's whether it's for your internship within the college or outside, try using your NITE ID. And then first of all, do your self introduction. You have to include your roll number, your branch, etc., your semester. And then further, then you have to show your you have to show your interest in working under that particular process guidance. Like you can mention him your field of interest. And I would suggest you guys to take the topic from the process rather than suggesting him from your own. Like because they know what internship or what topic should be covered by us, so that it could help us in the future. So yeah, anyway, you point out your field of interest, but then ask the professor to give him a topic so that you could work on. Unless if you have other if you have a topic and you know the process is his research is based on that, and you have you have a pretty good basic understanding of that particular concept, you can go ahead with the topic of your choice. Otherwise, I suggest you to ask for the professor to give you the topic. And then ensure that you express your willingness, enthusiasm, and dedication to do the project under the process. And once again, the another important part is nowadays, so since now it's an online semester, most of the even the internship will be online. So then it's very important you have some solid basics and basic understanding of softwares to be used. So because it could come in handy for doing internships online. And then again, you have to mention your technical as well as software skills, so in your mail. And then comes two optional items in the mail. So first of all, if for writing a mail to a professor in NITK, you could add within the mail that you have like if you have a particular interest in any of his research paper, mention that you have read it and you found it interesting, and mention why it is interesting to you, and mention that you have to yeah, you have to make sure that this research paper aligns with your area of interest. Second thing is about resume. So a resume you can include, or you it's not compulsory, it's optional, but because many of the second years or like people who are applying for internship in first or second year, they may not have built a concrete resume. And it's not an issue. If you have a good resume, you can upload that. If not, it's fine. Either it's fine. So yeah, next slide. Yeah, so there.
So hello, other point to be remembered, like if you are mailing to the professor outside the NITK. So what are the points you should keep in mind? Like, do not add unnecessary detail while introducing. Do not write long paragraph. Specify your area of interest, your skill and project, if any. While mailing process like subject line matter, and add your resume if mailing to the professor other than your institute. Like the first part, you should do not add any unnecessary thing while mailing. So go with the official format and add, like, introduce first yourself, and then add your area of interest, your skill, and if you done any project, then mention about it. And while, like, some students, what they do while introducing herself yourself, they mention lot more things which are not necessary. So do not do that thing. Only write the very unique and important thing in the mail. So professor are not going to read all the mail if you are write 4, 5, 6 long paragraphs. So try to maintain in 3 to 4 paragraphs and in a short format. And important thing here is you should add your resume while mailing to the professor. Like in NITK, if you're mailing, the resume is not that much compulsory. But if you are mailing professor other than NITK, like in IITs, so you must add your resume and add some skill. Like if you have any skill and done project, so add in that resume. Next one, Abin.
Yeah. So even like so once you have mailed to the processor, you have to wait for the reply mail. And don't it might take many weeks or even months to get your reply. So I would suggest first you send a mail. Probably they won't reply, and after 1 week or 2 5 working days, send him again reminder mail. Okay, so reminder mail should, if, the reminder mail should also be formal. It should be sent the timings which you, as Sudhir has discussed. It should be sent within the times, and it you shouldn't send any mail to browser during holidays. So you have to wait, and it might take even 5 6 mails for getting a first reply. But you have to be persistent, and you have to work hard for getting that. And then again, yeah, once you get the reply, all right, you are done with the you got the internship. You can work on that, and you have to do hard work, but yeah, it will pay off. And if you didn't get a reply, I would suggest you to I had told like Sudhi had told that the mailing should start before the semester exams. So probably you can start mailing the next pros after the semester has end in NITK, because during the semester exams they will be busy, and they won't be having, like, even as we will be busy and even the pros will be busy. And I don't think it's a good idea to send them mails during our exams. So if you didn't get any reply even after 2 3 weeks from a pros, or even after continuous mailing or 5 6 mails, you can go ahead, you can drop over and you can start mailing a new browser with that. But start everything early. That's the best advice for everyone. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah, so this is the sample of the mail I have sent to my browser. Like you can see that first I introduced myself, and I expressed my field of interest. But the thing is, yeah, I got the internship, and the topic which I am currently doing is nothing related to this one. So I asked him for I asked him for the topic of the project, so that like he could choose and give it to me. And the project that I'm currently working on is much more industrial related, and I guess that's why I suggested, if you have no idea about the topic you have to pursue, then ask the professor to give you a topic, and he will suggest you a very good topic for doing that. And yeah, you can see that it's pretty good, pretty small, and you don't have to have much of a resume or about your other interest fields within the mail to an NITK browser. It's better if you add, but there isn't any issue if you didn't add also. Yeah. Next slide. Sudhir, over to you.
So this is my sample email which I sent to the professor. So basically, I started with the introduction and then tell him something about my knowledge, like theoretical knowledge, and then in another paragraph, I told what project I have done. You can also in the third paragraph you can also mention your skills, and like you are adding your resume to the mail, you can mention if you want. Otherwise, they can see to your resume whether what skill you have, and then I tell him that I want to work under your supervision. Like I don't specify any such research paper or any particular area. Like I mentioned the area of interest, but I don't specify in which project I am really. So if like in many if so basically you can mention like I want to do. If you read the research paper of the professor in which you are interested, you can mention that I want to do work in this research paper. If you think you read the research paper and you don't find like I will be fit for this, then you can add like this type of paragraph like I had. Then you can go, and if they are interested in you, like then they will reply.
Okay, so we have come to the event, end of the event today's, and I hope you guys, it was informative too and helpful for you people in the near future. And one more thing to note that we have one more speaker series tomorrow, and we have got two more speakers tomorrow for on the speaker series. And so don't forget to attend it and stay tuned and update about our club and SSG at Instagram, Identity and LinkedIn. And even don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow. This is Nitish Kumar signing off. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, what's the question?
Okay, once again. Yeah, Shlok Bhosale. What exactly happens in this type of research internships? What is expected from you and what do you learn? If there is already a research paper on that topic, then what's the internship for? So basically, is asking what exactly happens in research internships.
Okay, okay. So first of all, in research internships, you have to do work. Some like we won't have like the professor will give us a guidance, but he will ask us to build something about something related to our major course. For yeah, so uh, it, uh, so what happens is that uh, mostly it depends on process to process. Sometimes he may ask you to develop a code, or he may ask you to develop a program. So about something of a real life significance, because for example, I am from chemical engineering and my project focuses on designing of reactors for any reactions. So what it actually happens is, see, we are only exposed to the theoretical side of all these aspects, but while doing a research internship, it even though the research paper might already exist, it gives us a much more exposure to all these applications, and it gives us head start as to what happens, what real how really the theory and the thing that we study in our classrooms from our textbooks can be put into usage. And there are other internships also. Like there may be an internship where you have to read and read research papers and make a report on something. And actually it varies from people to people, but the basic idea is that the intern gets exposed to much more theory as well as practical applications of all the courses that you have been studying. And yeah, so even if there is a research paper existing, it will give us an exposure, it will give us yeah, so it will give us an exposure to the industrial as well as the technical side of the side of things. Yeah. I hope your doubt is cleared.
Okay, I hope that Abhin has answered your questions, Slok. Okay, so that's the end of the today's event. There is one more speaker series tomorrow, so don't forget to attend it. And yeah, that's all for today. Have a nice day. Bye bye.